Hi, I'm so happy you're joining us for our series on Wisdom and Wonder. This program is the brainchild of the Life Enrichment Center at Oyster Bay and our sponsors at Excel at Woodbury, Emerge Rehabilitation Center, Glen Cove Center for Rehabilitation, and the Lynbrook Restorative Therapy and Nursing. So I'm Judy from the Life Enrichment Center. We're a senior center on the North Shore of Long Island. Our mission is to provide older adults with all of the programs and services they need to enhance their life and to stay active, healthy, and engaged. At the center, we embrace aging and look forward to all of the opportunities we have yet to explore in our third act. So Wisdom and Wonder is about curiosity and how that curiosity leads to knowledge and knowledge to growth. It sounds very mystical, but it's simply being present in everyday living. So I welcome you to join us as we explore life through food, fitness, and fun, and so much more.
Hi everyone, here's the dynamic duo again in our second segment of baking for you. And today we're going to demonstrate how to make a delicious apple pie a la mode for you. And it's going to be easy.
Yes. I see, Mary, that you already have pie crust.
Yes.
Did you make that from scratch?
No, this is the easy way. I have a prepared pie crust and we're going to roll it out a little thinner because when you tend to use it the way it comes out of the bag, it's too thick and it doesn't bake on the bottom when you put it in the oven. So we're going to show you how to roll it out thinner so it'll be better baking for you. Just do a couple of rolls and it'll be the right thickness. You can actually sort of feel the thickness of the dough. Okay? And now the apples that we're using are Pink Lady.
Yeah. Why did you select Pink Lady apples, Mary?
Pink Lady apples are sweeter, so we can keep everything in the pie natural with its natural sweetness rather than with too much sugar. So we're going to continue in peeling. Nancy will help me, and we're going to put the pie crust in the 8-inch pie pan. And you see my pie pan has little holes on the back of it to get the air to come through. So we'll proceed and do that.
I'll start peeling those apples. Now, I remember Mary and I baked a lot of apple pies together. And on one occasion, one year, we had a pie fundraiser, and we made 100 apple pies, and that was
a lot of pies.
It was a lot of pies, and we're just so happy we're just making one today. So I'll peel while you work your crust, Mary.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around so the edge of the pie is not too thick. So we're going to leave about 1 inch.
Now, do you do the same for the top crust? Do you make it as thin or no?
No, I don't make it as thin. The top you want a little bit heavier. And the rest of this, you could roll it up and put it in the refrigerator again to use it.
Now, what else do you put in the apple pie, Mary, besides the apples?
Okay, so we're going to proceed with that. I'm just going to put this in, put my thumb around to make it go around the edges properly and doesn't move away from the plate. Okay, put that aside. While Nancy is doing that, I'm going to put a tablespoon of flour, or actually 2 tablespoons. You don't want to put too much flour in it because you don't want it to be thick, and you want it to be in a nice consistency where there is a little juice from the apple. So we're going to put 2 tablespoons, and I mix it in another bowl so it doesn't get all clumpy putting each separate ingredient in the apples. I found that this works a little bit better. And we're going to put 3 tablespoons of sugar, and it's granulated sugar. Some people use brown sugar, but I like to use the white sugar. And then we are going to put about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon, when it's baking with the nutmeg, it permeates the air of the house, and everybody just loves that smell in my house. So here's cinnamon.
And you know what I like about this recipe, Mary? That there's not a lot of sugar added. Because these pink ladies are sweet enough. So that little bit of sugar is just what you need.
1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And today, because in my kitchen I couldn't find the already nutmeg that was ground, we are going to grind a fresh nutmeg here.
Nothing smells better than freshly ground nutmeg. I can smell it.
Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay in my hand. Okay. Okay. So we're going to stir this up. And remember, you don't want to overpower it with nutmeg. So you just sort of grind it a little bit on top. Okay. Here we go.
Imagine making 100 of these.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. So now I'm going to help Nancy with the apples.
I'm almost done with these. Now, for this pie, is this too many apples, or?
It might be a little too many. You shouldn't pile the apples so it's so high, because sometimes the 45 minutes it's not enough for the apples to cook, and then you have raw apples. Sometimes they're very hard and chunky. I like them a little bit more soft, okay? But I heard someone did tell me at one time, a lot of people use different apples in one pie. They use Granny Smith, they use a Gala apple, Rome apples, and to make the pie taste better.
Yeah, the Granny Smith gives it that a little more tartness, if that's what you like. But these pink ladies look perfect for this pie. All right, do you think that's enough apples for your pie, Mary?
Yes, I think so.
I'll cut the rest in a separate bowl.
That's fine. Okay.
All right, I'll move this over.
Here we go.
Okay, so what else goes in?
So another secret, I use vanilla, a little sprinkle of vanilla. Mix that. And now we're going to put the flour sugar mixture here and mix it up.
I can smell that cinnamon too. I can't wait to smell it baking in the oven.
So I hear that this is America's most favorite dessert, apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
It's one of mine too.
How many of you out there in our audience like it? Okay, so that's what the mixture looks like. The apples are all coated with the sugar, flour, cinnamon. You see it in there. So now we're going to spoon it in. Now we're going to spoon it in. Make sure the apples are sort of layered.
Do you want me to do anything, Mary?
You want to put this,
the top crust?
you want to put the apples in and I'll roll out together. I don't think it's going to take it might be too much. Okay, so here we go with the top.
I like to pile mine. I'll just spread them out a little.
So this thickness for the top of the crust is about 1/8 of an inch. We're just going to make it a little thinner. Okay, I'm going to put some flour on it just so it doesn't stick to the rolling pin.
Let's get those last few in there.
Okay, yes. All right.
There we go.
And if the dough rips a little bit, don't worry about it. You just press it along, push it together, and you'll have a perfect pie crust.
And here is the butter.
And
that's the finishing touch that we add to the pie. That gives it a little creaminess and really mixes in with the juices of the apple while it's baking, and it gives it a nice richness. Just a couple of little dabs of butter all around.
Okay. So this is the finishing of the top of the pie. You can see the thickness here. So again, I'm good. Yes, we need it all, man. It's going to make the apples taste great. Okay, so
I'm going to slide this over.
Yep. Okay, so as I did the bottom, we're going to do the top. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to cut around it again so we don't end up with too much of a bunchy crust here.
Now, how long does it take to bake, Mary?
Between 45 and 50 minutes in a 400-degree oven. You preheat the oven to 400 degrees.
Not soon enough for me. And do you always serve it with ice cream?
Most of the time. Most people love their ice cream with their apple pie.
And vanilla is the ice cream of choice, I take it?
Yes.
I don't know how chocolate would go.
Yeah, vanilla seems to be the ideal. Okay, so we're going to flip this over. Oops, oops. Okay. We're going to roll this together like this to seal it.
You make it look so easy, Mary. I have a tough time working with crust, but Mary always makes it look so easy. One more apple piece.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to flute it. Go around like this. You put your thumb and you point your finger together like this, and you push in with your right hand, if you're right-handed. Remember, 400 degrees, and you keep on checking the oven every 15 minutes for 45 minutes. And you'll smell it, and you'll see actually the apples bubbling with the juices coming atop to make it look pretty. So what I'm going to do now is slit the top so the air can go in. I do a little cross on top, and then I do the side.
And the reason she's doing that, excuse me, is to vent it so all the steam comes out so your crust doesn't get soggy.
Okay, so here we go.
Ooh,
Apple pie.
Looks delicious.
Made by Mary and Nancy, and I hope you enjoy. So here is the pie, fresh from the oven, and it smells just delicious.
It is heavenly, Mary.
Oh, I can't wait to taste it. But just to remind you that I had mentioned that we had some pie dough left over, the crust, and you can actually use this to make another pie, and you can make it an apple crumb pie, which is also delicious. So I hope you remember that. To save that pie crust, don't throw it in the garbage, which I know a lot of people do, but please save it and make an apple crumb pie with this.
That's right, because we do have a little leftover apples
Okay.
All right, let's cut it.
Okay, I'm on for that.
And I'll get the ice cream ready. Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, what's better than Haagen-Dazs? Okay, so here we go. Cross my fingers.
Like, we put so many apples into that pie, and when it bakes, the pie does come down.
Right.
You could pile it sky high, but it does bake down. But this looks amazing.
Okay.
I'll start scooping. Ooh. Look at that.
Nice job, Nancy.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay. Now let's taste it.
Nice and warm from the oven.
Get some ice cream with it.
Okay, just to show, the bottom, the crust cooked evenly. So it is cooked, which will be even better.
And that's delicious.
Good.
Let me get another piece.
Scrumptious.
See, you can make this at home, and you will not regret this recipe. It is so good.
So thank you so much, Nancy,
You're welcome.
for being my favorite partner in baking. Okay, now it's time to say so long. We'll see you again for another wonderful segment.
Hey everyone, it's Bridget from Daybreak at the Life Enrichment Center in Oyster Bay. Today I have a guest speaker with me, Wendell Miller. He's the Administrative Manager at Emerge in Glen Cove. Today he's going to share some tips on brain health and the importance of chair yoga to us today.
Thank you, Bridget, for having me.
Of course.
Thank you guys for listening in. So my name is Wendell. So we're going to talk about brain health and yoga. Why the importance of it? Again, we're going to talk about neuroplasticity. We'll talk about the blood flow. And again, stretching is good. You know, you could be anywhere in your house. You could be in your school. You could be at your apartment. You could be at your job. And we're going to really focus on outside of the park. Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I like to do it in the park when the ocean or by the, and just be one with self. So it's really important
I'm not one
that you do
to
that.
be one with thyself, you know.
Well,
my brain is always thinking about other things, and so I really appreciate you explaining the importance of this with neuroplasticity and the blood flow, because otherwise I would be like, meh, not for me. So I'm glad that you can explain all this to me.
Thank you. Good. And it's important because, again, you can work on attention, you can work on awareness of yourself, your body. So I think it's really important that people know about what brain health is and why yoga is important, especially when you're thinking about, neuroplasticity and how the brain is rewiring itself. It's like a cross between everything. One brain says one thing, the other brain says something, but then, if a brain is injured, with neuroplasticity, it helps develop it. So we're going to do a lot of that. So it's a very simple exercise. You can do it, like I said, anywhere you want to.
Okay.
And the key thing is, remember, you want to work on your core strengthening, and you want to be working on breathing. And you want to be really slow, because a lot of times, we do things very quickly. But this time I want you to just slow everything down. You're going to have the armless chair, because you're going to do a lot of little stretching.
Okay, so get your armless chair at home.
So get
something
your armless
sturdy
chair.
to sit.
Yeah, so we are an armless chair here.
What about a couch? What do you think?
A couch is good if you can sit up upright and really work, because again, you're working on engaging the core, and that's what we want to start off with, and the breathing exercise.
Okay. Now Wendell's going to show us some chair yoga poses to help with brain health. Now I will say, I think I did yoga in a gym class 100 years ago, so you're really teaching a newbie here. So explain to me what I should be thinking about and doing as I'm doing this.
So, again, we want to, the importance of this, like we have the chair yoga, again, if you have any balance issues, you really want to work on the chair first, then you can do any standing position. That's the first thing. We want to focus on our breathing.
Okay.
We want to relax our mind. Sometimes I try to dim the light a little bit, have a little lavender candle going, and just really get in that zone. That way we focus on yourself, because it's really about you and inner peace. So the first thing I would do is, again, we have an armless chair.
Okay.
You're going to put your arms at your side.
Okay, on my lap here?
Yes,
Okay.
on your side or your lap. And then what you're going to do is you put your hand by your core, above your chest.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. That's perfect. And you're going to start breathing in. You're going to breathe in.
With my eyes open or closed?
You're going to keep your eyes open for now. You're going to breathe in. And then breathe out slowly. You're going to breathe in. And you're going to breathe out. You're going to breathe in. And you're going to breathe out. The goal is to get yourself centered to ready to start your yoga poses. Breathe in. Try to clear your mind as much as you can.
I'm thinking about so many things.
And breathe in. A lot of times we do that. But this is about you, and spend a little 10 minutes of time for yourself. So breathe in.
I've got a 4-year-old. Do you think I got 10 minutes of myself?
Well, we'll try 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And even your child can do that as well with you. Breathe in and out. You bring your hands to your laps.
Okay.
And the first position you're going to do is going to raise your hands up
Okay.
and really stretch. Again, keep in mind if you have any spinal cord injury or anything like that, or any injury, please consult your doctor. That's really important. You don't want to ever go beyond what you can. I can stretch this way. Some people may not be able to go that hard. So you just want to go where you could keep your body and make sure it's safe. Everything is safe and in moderation. So you feel the stretch as high as you can. You're going to breathe in and out.
Is this called something?
This is called, it's just a basic stretching for the first time.
Okay. Just so I can refer.
Just, yeah, breathe in and out. One more and stretch. And out. And you bring your hands back to your side.
Okay.
Again, you focus on your core. I'm standing up really straight. I have my body in line, so I'm doing perfect. And you look really good doing that.
Thanks.
Very good.
Trying.
It works well with you. So the next thing I'm going to call is a cat and the cow. So when we see a cat and a cow, and a cat is purring or gets scared, it goes up like this.
Yes, like Halloween.
So yes, exactly. So what we're going to do is again accentuate, and you're going to open up the back, and you feel that stretch. In a count to 5. 5, 4, 3, 1, and down. And then the cow, you're going to go in. So you're going to really stretch this part of your body up. You're going to really stretch the pecs out.
And kind of forward.
And forward. So you're going to really stretch it. You feel that stretch, you're going to hold it. Again, we're going to hold the exercise for 5 seconds. If you can't hold it for 5 seconds, do it for 3. You want to start off gradually and then work your way up. That's the key thing with yoga. Start off slow and work your way up.
Okay.
Feeling that stretch?
I am.
Good.
Am I going to be sore?
It might be a little sore, but just keep in mind, know your limitations.
Okay.
Always know your limitation.
Okay.
I'm going to relax. I'm going to go back into the cat.
Oh, right into it. Okay.
Feeling the stretch? Again, if you feel pain or any discomfort, I would suggest you stop.
I think I'm all right.
Okay, really stretch. And count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is very beginner yoga, and then you do advanced. But we want to start with the beginning yoga and then work our way up.
Okay.
Again, last one. We'll do the cow now. So you'll really stretch out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You feel it in the pecs.
The ostrich or the giraffe. Like
yeah, right. And you're working on your neck muscles as well, so that's good. And you stretch it out.
I'll just change up yoga all by
You just change everything.
Yeah.
And relax. How does that feel? Any discomfort?
No.
Good.
It's a little awkward, I would say.
And get used to the repetition. Repetition helps.
Okay.
The next one, you're going to reach out to your front, your hands to the side and in the front.
Okay.
And you're going to reach gentle.
Oh, we can hold hands.
And then we can hold hands, but we have COVID, so we have to be careful with that. Reach forward.
It's really 6 feet, right?
And you're feeling that stretch in your back again. All these are all nice little back stretches. You're going to hold it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax.
Okay.
How does that feel?
I do like that. That was nice.
Well, it really
Less
opens
awkward.
up. And again, you know, you really want, a lot of times as we get older, we tend to get something called kyphotic. We get very kyphotic, where it's rounding our back. So it's going to help you see you're very rounded, you know, you kind of hunch over. So we really want to open up that cavity and really get you stretching to really stand up in good posture.
Good posture, yes.
So the next one we're going to do is called a pigeon.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
it's a little complicated, but we're going to go in different steps. We're going to layer it.
You're going to have to.
So the first thing, we're going to cross our legs.
Okay.
We're going to bring our arms out. Just watch me for a minute.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
hurt yourself. You're going to bring one hand under the other.
Mm-hmm.
And you see this pose? You're going to feel a nice stretch.
Okay.
Good. And then you're going to pull. And just a little rotation to the right.
Well, I'm just going outwards like you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
And breathe in. And out.
I know you call this the pigeon, but I'll call this the pretzel.
Okay, the pretzel will work. Pretzel, pigeon, same thing. Pigeon like pretzels.
Again, I'll call the yoga people and I'll tell them the new name.
And down.
Okay.
Uncross your leg.
Okay.
And then you go on the opposite side now.
Okay.
Hands up.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Alright, to the outside.
There you go. And you're going to rotate a little bit.
Okay.
And you breathe in
Just feel good.
and out. You're doing pretty good for a beginner.
Very fresh beginner.
Breathe in
I'm a novice.
and out. You're
Novice
perfect.
yoga. Yogi?
Yeah, yogi. I'm not there yet. And relax. How does that feel?
Very good.
So again, we're working on all our core, we're working on upper body, we're doing our internal, external obliques, we're really doing a lot of rotational stuff as well. So this is good for you.
So how many times will we do each of these, you think?
I would say like 2 times. Again, you want to start off gradually and then you can work your way up. Some people can hold a pose for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. It's up to you.
We're holding it for an extended
Yes,
period.
you really want to stretch the body part that we're working on. That's part of it, stretching and relaxation.
Gotcha.
So the next one is a warrior pose, but we're going to do it in step.
Okay.
So when you look at a warrior, how does a warrior stand up? Most of the time you're like this, I will do this, but I want to go in steps with you.
Okay.
Hands out to your side, don't hit anyone,
Okay.
and really stretch. You're going to bring one foot in the front,
Okay.
and then one foot in the back.
Okay.
So again, this is a chair warrior pose.
Okay.
Normally it looks nicer when you're not
This
in a
doesn't
chair.
look nice?
But you know, with a good finesse.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep our arms out, and gonna stretch, and you're gonna really lean to the front.
Oh.
Do you feel the stretch?
Yeah.
And you're gonna hold it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're gonna bring it back.
Okay.
You're gonna switch side again, because when you do on one side of the body, you want to also do on the other side of the body. It's really important that we do both sides of the time, because you want to, make sure it's equal. Everything is equal.
Okay.
Switch
Going this way.
and really stretch. Again, if you can't stretch this far, don't do it. You can hold it here. You're still doing a stretch like this, but then you can eventually you'll get to this point. So that's the key thing. Remember, know your limitation.
Okay.
And you stretch, and you're gonna count to 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Okay. Okay. Feel it all over again, actually.
So again, you'll be surprised how much body muscle you're working on at the same time.
Yeah,
Your core
engaging
strength, you're engaging all your muscle. So the last thing I like to do is that, again, when we started, we balance ourselves. When we finish your poses, you want to end it with a nice meditation.
Okay.
So I keep my hands to the side, on your legs. And then what you're gonna do is really get your core going. Again, you're working on the core, you're gonna tighten it up. So you're gonna bring your navel, almost like you're pulling your navel to your back. And you're gonna tighten it up, and you're gonna breathe in. Good. And we're gonna close our eyes. And as we're closing our eyes, I wanna think about something, a happy place. My happy place is by the beach.
Same.
So you're gonna hands, ready? You're gonna breathe in, close your eyes. You're gonna breathe out. Breathe in. So you think about the waves crashing. There's sands between your toes. You smell the salt. And the birds are flying by.
But not stealing my sandwich.
You're not stealing your sandwich, no, none of that. You're gonna breathe in. You're gonna breathe out. Breathe in. And out. So relax your shoulders. Breathe in. You're going to come back to your center. We're going to count to 10, and then you're going to open your eyes. Breathe in. 10. Breathe out. 9. Breathe in. 8. Breathe out. 7. And you slowly breathe in, slowly breathe out. When you get to 1, you're going to slowly open your eyes, and then there's chair yoga for you, from A to Z.
I was expecting to be at the beach when I opened my eyes.
I know.
But this is great because typically when I think of brain health and brain exercising, I've always done like cognitive games, brain teasers, those kinds of things. This has really brought on something new now to my repertoire of brain activities, and I really appreciate you coming today.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate being here.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Take care.
Hello, my name is Adam Schwartz, and I'm the Director of the Cardiopulmonary Rehabilitation Program. Today, we will be doing Tai Chi for a rehabilitative purpose. We want to focus on balance, mind-body relaxation, muscle relaxation, deep breathing, and flexibility training. Tai Chi encompasses many different things. We want to hone in on these areas for a functional purpose and to keep your body moving and relaxed.
Good morning, it's Bridget and Dorothy here.
Good morning.
And we're here to do some brain exercises with you. These might be a little challenging. The two of us get a kick out of doing them together. I hope you enjoy doing them at home as well. Doing brain exercises, using your body, is a great way to keep your mind active and healthy. These exercises really work on cross body and your brain connecting its neurons to its themselves, maybe even making some new brain cells, but it's great to do some new things, challenge your brain, because if you don't use it, you lose it. So today we're gonna start with some hand exercises here on the table, and we're gonna start with palms down. One side you're gonna flip up and put your fist facing up. So down on the, you could do it on your lap, whatever works for you. And you're just gonna switch them. So this hand's gonna go to a fist and this one's gonna go to an open palm. And you're gonna do them together at the same time. And you wanna try and do it as fast as you can, okay?
That's where I get tricked up.
Okay, well here we go. I'm gonna count, we're gonna start and we'll try and do like, well, how many do you think you could do?
I mean, I could do 10 at a reasonable rate. I could do as many as I want at a reasonable rate.
All right, here we go. We're gonna try together. Ready, set, go. 1, 2,
okay,
3.
Already you're going too fast.
6, 7. Keep going. Are you able to do it at home? If you can't,
this one is good. This one is easy.
If you have a little bit of a mistake, just start over and switch, 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 switch. Very good. That's just to wake you up.
So easy peasy.
Okay. Easy peasy. Now that was just a warm up. We're gonna try something that I am struggling with myself. So let's try this.
Need a manicure.
You're gonna put palms down again on your lap, on the table, and you're gonna open one palm up to the ceiling. Then you're gonna open the other palm up to the ceiling. Now you want them both down, palms down. Start again, open, open, close, close. Open, open, close, close. Nice and slow. Open, open, close, close. Open, open, close, close. Now we're gonna try it at a little bit of a faster pace here, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna start them alternated, and here we go. Open, close, close, open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close. Keep going. Open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close, open, open, close. Can you do it without me saying it? Good. There you go. How you doing at home? Very good.
I can't go looking up at the camera.
All right. Oh, the last one I was backwards or something just happened.
No.
But again, if you're struggling with it, start over, take a deep breath, and think in your head. I find it easier not to look at my own hands. I was actually watching your hands doing it.
Really? No, I was watching my own hands. But if I took my eyes off, and like looked up there, then I got messed up.
A little disoriented. Yeah. All right, so here's another one we're gonna try. You're gonna start, and you're gonna alternate your hands as you're doing it. I'm gonna try not to say left or right because you might be doing it different at home. So you're gonna start with a clap, and then on the table or your lap, you're gonna put one hand over the other. You're gonna clap again and now switch hands. So the other hand is now on top. Clap, switch, clap, switch. Good. That's nice and slow. All right, now if we could stop. And now we're gonna do it much faster rate. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna say it for a little bit and then I'm gonna stop because the prompts of me saying it is gonna make it a little easier. So you want it to be set inside your head. Okay, here we go. Clap, down, clap, switch, clap, down, clap, switch, clap, down, switch. Nice.
Oh,
well, we've got a beat going. We've got a beat going. Hi.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, once I start thinking about it is when I get challenged.
Yeah. That was,
It's almost like let it run. Let your brain do. Don't think about it too hard. All right, we got one more for you. We're gonna start with our hands up and palms out. And you're gonna start with your pinky finger on one side. You're gonna pinch your thumb to it. And on the other side, you're gonna do your pointer finger. So I'm thinking of it, it's all this side of my body. And we're gonna wave to the other side by pinching your fingers. So move all the way to the other side. Now you're gonna start back where you were.
Oh, I didn't even get to this hand. I didn't realize
sorry.
Okay.
So you're gonna do pinky, ring, middle, pointer on this hand while you're doing pointer, ring, middle, pinky.
At the same time, or?
Yeah, we're gonna do them at the same time.
Okay.
So it's like both hands are going at the same time. And I think of it as 1 to 4. You know, we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now back to 1. Okay?
Okay.
So now we're gonna do it, really gonna do it.
Okay.
So start with your pinky on one side, pointer on the other, and here we go. 1, and no, I'm sorry. I'm gonna start re-pinch on 1. Sorry. Or you know, start with palms open. Okay, palms open. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that was nice, slow pace. What do you think about faster?
Well,
we're gonna do it anyway.
We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go.
Wait.
Wiggle them out.
Okay.
Wrap your brain around it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't do it that fast. It's so funny. 1, 2, 3. I can't.
No, see, it's so funny. I can't think about myself. I'm like looking.
She's so thoughtful.
Thinking of others. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Deep breath.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last 2, 3, 4. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a little tricky. I think we went from like easy to hard today.
Yeah.
Definitely. So these are great exercises to try anytime. You don't need us to remind you to do it. But just to review, the first one that we did was the fist and the open palm. We did that. We also did the open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close. We did clap, down, clap, switch, clap, down, clap, switch. And then we did the 1, 2, 3, 4 pinching. So you at home, try it out. All right? Have a great day.
Well, that was our program. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope we got you moving and gave you a little food for thought. If you would like to find the recipes or use the exercise programs, again, you can find this episode on our website at lifeenrichmentcenteroysterbay.org. I would like to thank our sponsors again, Glen Cove Center for Rehabilitation, Emerge Rehabilitation Center, Excel at Woodbury, and Lynbrook Restorative Therapy and Nursing. So until next time, stay active, healthy, and engaged, and we will see you soon.